programs at Western Sydney University, Sydney City Campus, and our on-campus diplomas through SBT. You know, we understand that choosing somewhere to study is a big decision, and even more so now with everything that's happening. So today, my goal is really just to give you as much information as possible, answer any questions that you have. I love questions, so I'd love to hear from you if you've got any questions. But today, I'm going to be giving you an overview about who we are, what we do, how we do it, where we do it. I'm going to talk to you about our scholarships that we have on offer. I'm going to talk to you a bit about our programs and our pathways. But as I said, I'd love to hear from you. Any questions that you have. There's no such thing as a silly question. Questions big and small, more than welcome. All right, so to start off with, who are we? Well, at Western Sydney University, we are a world-class university, ranked in the top 2% of universities worldwide. Something we're really proud of is you can see the next statistic there, or the next icon there. We are the #1 ranked university in Sydney and New South Wales for employer satisfaction. And that really speaks to the fact that our graduates are highly sought after in the marketplace. We give students free digital textbooks. We're a perfect score university, ranked in the top 100 of universities worldwide, ranked in the top 10 of education faculties in Australia. And we have over 270 clubs and societies. And they are now all online. And there's so many great activities happening for you. Even if you're studying online with us at SIBT, doing our diplomas on campus, or at our Sydney City campus, the online interaction with your classmates is absolutely fantastic. All those clubs and societies are now online, and we're seeing a range of activities available. But something I want to make really clear is that we are here to support you. We understand that now is a very difficult time for a lot of students. So we've introduced a wide range of initiatives to support our students. And as a result, our students are really enjoying their online studies, doing our online activities, and we've had some great feedback. So student support is something we're really big on because we're a smaller campus. So we only have around 1,500 students at our Sydney City campus. And by having smaller number of students, it means we have a bigger or higher level of support. So what we've done to support students at the moment is we've introduced video appointments, so you can access all of our support services from the comfort of your home, and whether you're studying in Vietnam online. You know, a lot of our Vietnamese students, you know, for them, it's an online pathway. You know, they're able to reach their career goals at the same time. Even though they're not in Australia, they're still going to finish their degree at the same time. They're still going to start their careers at the same time. And that's something we understand. So we're providing a lot of support. So our student support services include everything around course advice and assistance. You know, we're reducing study load where students require it. We're happy to give break-in studies at the moment where required. You know, we're being really flexible, but really what we want is to help you reach your career goals at the same time. This, you know, what we're experiencing at the moment, we don't want it to impact your long-term career goals. We've got great academic support assistance available, including, you know, everything that we would offer on campus. So essay, report writing, references, exam strategies, English language support, and I've got the link there for our students as well. And you can also see, this is from our Facebook page, our SIBT Facebook page. These are some of the events that we've got coming up in the next week. We've got, and these are the academic support. We've got free online academic support workshops. We've got maths workshops. You know, we're doing lots of fun stuff as well. So we're doing yoga together. We've got a lot of our students who love playing games, so we've got online games tournaments. We've got quizzes. Almost every day we've got activities so that you're going to feel part of the Western community from day one. So a lot of students ask about the. Now, we're really fortunate at Western Sydney University, Sydney City Campus. They're located right in the heart of the city. Now, this makes it so convenient because when you're studying in the heart of the city, you have such a wide range of options for accommodation. You don't have to live in Parramatta. You can live in North Sydney, South Sydney, Western Sydney. You know, we have students all living all over Sydney because it's so easy to get to the city. You know, no matter where you're living, it's around a 20 to 30-minute train ride to get to our campus right in the heart of the city. And it's only 2 or 3 minutes away from the train station. So you can see it there. It's a $15 million state-of-the-art campus, bringing that experience online. It is a brand new campus, and that's something students love about it. It's designed around today's digital learner. It's got a wow. At the end, I'm going to show you we have an excellent virtual campus tour, 360-degree campus tour. So you can actually pick up your phone around, be able to learn the campus. So I'm going to show you that at the end, so you'll have the opportunity. You know, you can start with your online studies, and then as soon as possible, we want you on campus studying with us. Something students really love about our campus is a lot of Sydney universities have predominantly international students. But at Western Sydney University, Sydney City Campus, our number one nationality is Australian students. So at our last intake, it was actually 60% students from Australia. That gives you a great opportunity to develop your professional networks, of course, to practice your English, to make friends with Australians and have that authentic Australian experience. Something else students really love about studying with us is our programs are taught with the industry in mind. Our programs are taught by industry professionals for the industry, and you work in the industry as part of your studies. So we have work integrated learning in almost every course that we do. We run this in conjunction with Navitas Professional. So Navitas Professional organise all of our work integrated learning, and they work with some of the biggest names out there. So our students get to work at American Express, you know, KPMG, Coca-Cola, PricewaterhouseCoopers. We're very lucky to have this partnership with Navitas Professional, and what it means for you as a student and for your if it's your son or your daughter is that they're going to have the opportunity in their second semester and onwards to put their theory into practice, to develop cross-cultural communication skills, and most importantly, to build their professional resume so that when they graduate, they've got an advantage over other applicants for a job because they know the job. They've worked in the industry already. Now, we've got some scholarships available, and we're in the process of developing some new online scholarships as well, and we're hopefully going to be releasing that very shortly. But at the moment, for our postgraduate fees, we have reduced those by 10%. But we are developing that more. But I'm really happy to let you know that we do have up to $22,500 worth of scholarships available. So with the scholarships, it's based on academic merit. So the higher your GPA, the higher the scholarship you're going to get. And these are multi-year scholarships. We have for undergraduate, $5,000 and $7,500 per year, and for postgraduate, $5,000 and $7,500. And again, that's per year for a maximum of 3 years. So you could save up to $22,500 on your bachelor degree or postgraduate studies. Something very unique about the Sydney City campus is our on-campus diploma pathway programs. Now, at a lot of universities, when you study your diploma pathway, you have to go to a different campus. Yeah, you go to a different building. And when you finish your diploma, you have to change again. That is not the case at Western Sydney University, Sydney City campus. Our on-campus diplomas are the same classrooms, it's the same campus, it's the same teachers as Western Sydney University. You're going to feel like a university student from day one because you're going to be interacting, socializing. You're going to be with university students. You can study your diploma or your foundation. You're going to have that great nationality mix. Our number one nationality is Australian students. And we also have scholarships available as well. So SIBT is our on-campus diploma pathway. SIBT were Macquarie University's pathway college for around 18 years. And at Western Sydney University, we were really lucky to be able to partner with SIBT to deliver our on-campus diploma pathways. SIBT have over 20,000 graduates, and at the moment we have a 95% success rate with our students doing their diplomas and coming on to the degree. So when you finish your diploma at SIBT, you go directly into your second year of your university studies, and you don't have to change campus. You keep the same campus, often the same teachers, same classrooms, same everything. So even if you do English, everything is all on campus. So just in terms of our tuition fees, we've got a range of diploma programs on offer. So we've got our foundation program starting at $23,000, and then we have an extended foundation. We have a Diploma of Arts, Business Administration, Commerce, Engineering, Diploma of Information Technology, and Diploma of Media and Communication. Now, these fees are already very competitive because remember, this is the equivalent to your first year of university studies, and you're studying your diploma on campus, same classroom, same teachers, same facilities. Now, to make it even more competitive, we've got international merit scholarships. So these are $5,000 scholarships, and it's now available to all applicants. Okay, so every diploma student is now eligible for a $5,000 diploma pathway scholarship. So if we go back to the prices, you'll see that a Diploma of Business Administration, which will take you into your second year, is going to come down to $21,960. So that's really competitive. You know, your first year of university studies is around $30,000, so you're saving a good amount of money there. The Diploma of Engineering will come down to $23,000 for your first year. Again, the scholarships are available to all applicants, $5,000 for our diploma pathway scholarships. In terms of our undergraduate programs, I'll just go through these quickly and we'll follow up as well after this. But just to give you an idea, we offer 9 different programs at Sydney City. We have a Bachelor of Accounting, Bachelor of Business, which has a wide range of majors from, you know, hospitality to international business to marketing, applied finance. We have education, Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Bachelor of Health Science, Information Communications Technology, Information Systems, which is a very popular program at the moment with great employability. It's something you can easily do online. And the major is Big Data there. And that's something that's really popular at the moment because everybody's looking at the information and how you can utilize that information to then run your business better, to then develop strategies. So Big Data, Information Systems, very popular at the moment. For our postgraduate programs, we've got a range of programs available. And our next intake, sorry, isn't the 6th of January. So I updated that on me. Our next intake is coming up very soon, and I'll show you when that is. But one of the programs which is really popular, particularly for Vietnamese students, is our Master's Qualifying Program. And what that is if your degree is not equivalent to an Australian degree, then you can do a qualifying program. Think of it as a pathway to your master's. And our master's qualifying program will allow you to go directly into our Masters of Professional Accounting or our MBA. So we have a pathway program for our Masters of Professional Accounting and our MBA. And we can also study, you can also study English as part of your qualifying program. And the big advantage of that is you don't require an additional COE because it's all built in there. So the Masters of Professional Accounting Advanced is different to your traditional Masters of Professional Accounting. It's advanced because it involves 4 subjects from the MBA. And again, it's all about employability, so that when you finish your MPA advanced, you're going to not only be able to work as an accountant, but you're going to be able to manage teams because you'll have experience through our MBA program. Our MBA is also a very popular option, and the most popular specialization, we have 3. The most popular specialization is generic. Now, generic is actually a custom design your own MBA, and the generic specialization enables you to choose subjects that best suit your career goals. And what a lot of our students will do is they will sit down with our head of business and talk to the head of business about what your career goals are. And then our head of business, will then help you to choose subjects that will give you the skills and capabilities to reach those career goals. So the MBA generic, very popular because you're only doing subjects that you're interested in and that best suit your career goals. And don't forget, with these prices is that we have scholarships of up to $7,500 a year. So your MBA, instead of being $30,000 to $31,500 a year, is going to come down to around about $25,000 a year. So very competitive prices for a university that's ranked in the top 2 universities of worldwide, and the #1 ranked university in Sydney and New South Wales for employer satisfaction. We also have a Masters of Information and Communications Technology. Now, it doesn't require any IT background. So you don't need to have worked in IT to do our Masters of Information Communication Technology. And it's actually the same with the MBA. You don't need work experience to do our MBA. For our MICT, our Masters of Information Communication Technology, we have specializations that include networking and web and mobile computing. So you can look into things like cybersecurity, app development, the Internet of Things. So it's a great program for people who are interested in, developing their skill set and developing their career within those areas. We also have a Master of Health Science available as well. Now, our intakes for our business program, our next intake is not the 6th of January. I do apologize for that error there. It's coming up in June. So again, these programs are being developed online. So if you're interested in getting your MBA, your MPA and MICT, then join us. You can start online and then come to the campus as soon as possible. So again, you'll be starting your career goals sooner. We've got scholarships as well to help you reach your career goals sooner. In terms of our English requirements, this is something we're asked about a lot. For our bachelor programs, it's IELTS 6.5, no band scores below 6.0. Now that's for our bachelor, master's and master's qualifying program. For our diploma program, it's IELTS 6.0, no band score below 5. in terms of our academic entry requirements, for our foundation, you need to have completed year 11. It's year 12 with a grade average of 5.0 or above. And for the degree, it's an upper secondary education diploma with a minimum grade average of 7.5. For postgraduate, it's completed a recognised bachelor degree equivalent to an Australian degree. But don't worry, because if your degree is not the equivalent, we have those pathways for our MBA and MPA as well. Now, applying for our programs is free. It doesn't cost any money. You know, the scholarships, you don't need to complete a separate application for. So apply. We'll let you know if you need to do a pathway, whether that's an English pathway or an academic pathway.
You need to be driven to.
Now, sorry, is that a question? No? Now, we do have English pathways, and the great news is our English pathways are also available online. So if you want to start your studies now, then great. You can do that and you can reach your career goals at the same time. If you've got an IELTS score of, say, 5.0, then you can do 20 weeks academic English. If you've got an IELTS score of 5.5, with writing, no band score below 5.0, then you can get your IELTS 6.5 equivalent in only 10 weeks. And again, our Navitas English pathways are on campus. They're on level 3, we're on level 4. So when you finish, you're just going to come up to level 4, okay? And they're currently being delivered online. The English courses online are fantastic. You're getting face-to-face time, well, just like this. You're getting one-on-one tuition as well as your standard class tuition as well. So when can you start? So our next intake for our diploma and our bachelor degree programs is going to be on the 29th of June. Okay, so there's still time to apply for our 29th of June. If you miss that, we have our October intake, which is going to be on the 28th of October. For our MBA, MPA, and MQP programs, we have 4 intakes every year. So for our postgraduate business, we do 4 intakes. And our next intake is going to be on the 22nd of June. So we've got lots of opportunities for you to start with us and start your career goals and reach your career goals sooner. So I guess to summarize what I've just talked about, so why Western Sydney University, Sydney City Campus? We've got really competitive tuition fees compared to other Sydney universities, and we've got some great scholarships which make it even more affordable. We've got a great ranking. We're ranked top 2% worldwide and the #1 ranked university by Sydney employers. And that's really important because they're the people that are going to give you a job. We've got our on-campus diploma pathways, which means that you're going to feel like a university student from day one. So you're doing a diploma, but it's all Western Sydney University classrooms. It's often the same teacher, same facilities, same everything. We've got our work integrated learning. We've got a brand new state-of-the-art campus. We've got a great nationality mix. You know, around half of the students are Australian. It's a small campus with big support. As I said, we've got so much support now for online learning. We've got regular social activities, academic support activities. You can meet online with our student support team on a daily basis. Those scholarships I mentioned, and you know, when you apply with us, we're going to get back to you within 3 to 5 days to let you know if you've been successful and been given an offer. Now, we have a really fun virtual campus tour, And it's a 360-degree campus tour. We had the guys come in with the Google cameras, so you can actually turn your phone right around, up and down. We see a lot of students doing these ones. I highly recommend that you go on our virtual campus tour. All you need to do is open your phone's camera, point it at this QR code, and then you'll be able to access it from there. Or there's a YouTube link there for you to see as well. But it's a lot of fun. It's high definition, and it's a guided tour by one of our students. You get to walk around the campus. You get to go to Bondi Beach, Taronga Zoo. You get to see our student accommodation. We've got a lot of student accommodation close by. We've got 5 different student accommodation options close by in Sydney City. But as I said, you can live anywhere in Sydney and get to the campus really quickly. All right. So do you have any questions? Look, I've got my contact details here, but you're far better getting in touch with the UKEAS team, of course, who are running this webinar today. So now I'd really like to hear from you. Does anyone have any questions? Is there anything that I can help with today?
Thanks so much, Anton. Thank you for your useful presentation information. And now it's time for Q&A part. Quý phụ huynh và các bạn học sinh có thể đặt câu hỏi trực tiếp với bạn Anton hoặc là thông qua chatbox ạ. Mọi người có thể thay câu hỏi vào trong phần câu hỏi ạ.
Any questions? Questions are free. We love questions. We're here to help. So let us know. Look, we're very lucky at Western. We have a great team. We have Tu, who's available as well. Tu, did you want to say anything as well? Tu is my colleague who is based in Vietnam. So she's available to further support you. I've been lucky enough to work with Tu for many years now. And we're very lucky to have her representing us in Vietnam. So Tu, did you want to say anything?
Hello, Anton. How are you?
I'm great. Yeah.
Yeah. May I just say in Vietnamese because like to let all the students, they more confident to ask you. Mọi người ơi, yes, mọi người cho chị nói chút xíu nè. Anh Anton thì ảnh làm marketing manager của bên trường Western Sydney và kể cả SIBT là cái chương trình cao đẳng của Western Sydney ở Sydney City Campus là tại trung tâm thành phố Sydney luôn. Cho nên mọi người nếu có bất kỳ những cái thắc mắc về khóa học, về học phí hoặc là living life in Sydney như thế nào, cuộc sống ở Sydney ra sao thì mọi người cũng hoàn toàn có thể đặt câu hỏi nha.
Thanks, Tu. I can also see we've got a couple of questions there already, which I can see. So the first question we've been asked is, do I need to demonstrate financial when I study in Western Sydney University? And the answer to that is yes. We want to give you the best possible chance of attaining a student visa. You know, we have an incredibly high success rate of student visas, okay? It's very rare that we would get a visa refusal. And the reason we have such a high success rate with student visas is we're going to help you develop a really strong application. And things like finances is important. It's something that the Department of Home Affairs, our immigration department, will look at, okay? So you will need to demonstrate finances, but again, it's just to give you the best possible chance of attaining a student visa. And feel free to ask me more questions about that. The next question is, what kind of English certificates that the uni accept? Yeah, look, so we accept IELTS, we accept TOEFL, we accept PTE, online, you know, the PTE exams as well. So those are the 3 that we accept. We also accept if you've studied in English as well. And of course, we accept Navitas English certificates as well, as they are our our English pathway provider on campus. Let me have a look. If I study a bachelor at Parramatta campus, can I transfer to the master program at Sydney? Yeah, absolutely. You know, we have 10 campuses across Sydney, and students love that because it gives them flexibility. So if you're studying at Parramatta and then you get a job in the city, you can transfer to the Sydney City campus as long as you've done 40 credit points. So you have to have done 40 credit points, which is 4 subjects, before you can transfer. But we have a lot of students that transfer between campuses. So you just need to make sure that the program is available at the campus you want to study at. But yes, we're a Sydney university, we've got 10 campuses, and that's great flexibility for you, okay? Could I introduce some scholarships? Yeah, look, as I said, we've got those, we're reducing our fees for our bachelor degrees and for our postgraduate degrees by 10%. So you're already getting a saving there. And then on top of that, we've got the multi-year scholarships available as well. So that's a significant saving. So, you know, one thing about Western is our ranking keeps getting higher and higher. You know, now we're top 1.5%, but our tuition fees, because we're a public university, are not going up as fast. I think in 5 years' time, when our ranking is top 1% or higher, we're already the #1 ranked university in Sydney for employer satisfaction. So in 5 years' time, you're going to see our fees get higher and higher. So now's a great time to study at Western Sydney University. We've also, as I said, we've got the diploma scholarships as well. So that's $5,000 diploma scholarships for everyone. And that's going to bring down the cost of your diploma to, you know, on average around $21,000. And, you know, the great thing about doing it online is that you don't have all the costs associated with living in Australia. So you're saving even more money. And the main thing is that you're reaching your career goals at the same time as you normally would. You're just starting online and then you'll continue on campus. Okay, let me see. Another question. Can I apply for a scholarship of the bachelor program after I finish foundation? Absolutely. That's a great question. So, for example, if you do our diploma pathway, you'll get the $5,000 scholarship automatically for the diploma. And then when you go to start your degree, you'll be eligible for our degree scholarships. So that's, again, you'll get the $5,000 diploma, and then depending on your GPA, yeah, it will if you get a high GPA in your diploma at SIBT, you'll get a higher scholarship. So absolutely, you can definitely apply for scholarships, and you will get scholarships when you finish your diploma at SIBT. Yeah, so this is another great question. What if I couldn't catch up my English? Are there any supports from the university? Yeah, absolutely. The great thing about our campus is that we're a smaller campus. So being a smaller campus, you get far more support. We're talking daily support when you're studying on campus. Now, we've taken that support and we've moved it online. So for our English pathways, you get your standard 20 hours a week in the class online, but then they're also giving you a lot of time one-on-one with your teacher. And that's going to enable the teacher to really help you, you know, improve in those areas and give you specific activities that will help you. So yeah, there's a lot of support there. It's online. You can, for the English, it's every day. For our bachelor degree and postgraduate, you just need to book in a session, and there's lots of availability there. Between IT, engineering and hospitality, which is easy to find a job after are graduated? Look, that's a great question. You've picked 3 really good areas there with really high employability. The great thing is with those 3 areas, they all have internships built into it and work integrated learning. So look, which is the easiest to find a job? I think they're all really good. I don't think any of them is worse than the other. It's really what you're passionate about, because if you're passionate about it, then you're going to work hard, you're going to get a good grade, and that's really going to help you. Okay, somebody's asked, will COVID-19 affect the September intake? Any possibility that it could be delayed or online? Yeah, look, there's a very strong chance, and I think it's highly likely that September will be online for most students, and we're already delivering classes online. You know, because our teaching model has always been a flipped learning model. It's based around today's digital learner with lots of digital content. We're very much adept, you know, at teaching online, and we've been able to keep that same Western experience online. So September will be online, I'd say. It's very highly likely that September will be online. There may be some Australian domestic students on campus. So, you know, you'll be zooming into a campus, to a class, to a live class, but the interaction's going to be there. Yeah, you can absolutely receive the slides by email. Yep, that's not a problem. You know, really, if you want to get in touch with the team at ISC Education and Training, at UKEAS, they're going to be able to provide you with all the information. They will guide you through each step of the application as well. Let me have a look. Yeah, that scholarship is, sorry, the question is that scholarship for every year? Yeah, absolutely. It is for every year. They're multi-year scholarships. Yeah, absolutely. So the next question is, will we help you with your CV? Do we do career counselling? We certainly do. Part of our work integrated learning is helping you, you know, develop your online portfolios, developing your LinkedIn portfolio, interview skills workshops, you know, professional writing workshops. You're actually going to do practice interviews on a regular basis. But don't forget, when you graduate, you're already going to have industry experience because of our work integrated learning that we have. Someone has asked me if I could talk more about the regional policy in Australia. Unfortunately, I don't know much about the regional policy because our university, we're a Sydney-based university. So we're not under the regional policy. I'm aware that, I believe that when you study in a regional area, you can get more immigration points. But something I would really emphasize is that Sydney has the most jobs in Australia. So, you know, you're far better off studying at one of the major cities just because of the employability. You might get immigration points at another regional area, but they simply don't have the jobs available that we have in Sydney City. You'll always have a job in Sydney. Okay. Any other questions?
Thank you, Anthony. Yes, can I add some information about the question for slide presentation and question for regional policy? Yes,
of course, Nguyen, absolutely, yeah, please do.
Thank you. Các bạn ơi, nếu như các bạn cần cái slide của buổi thuyết trình hoặc là cần thêm thông tin về cái chính sách vùng của Australia thì các bạn có thể liên hệ trực tiếp tới ISC UKEAS. Đội ngũ tư vấn của ISC UKEAS sẽ hỗ trợ các bạn, hướng dẫn các bạn thông tin này, và số hotline cũng như địa chỉ email thì có trên slide trên màn hình, thì các bạn vui lòng lưu lại thông tin nha. Không biết các bạn còn câu hỏi gì nữa không ạ, các bạn học sinh ạ? Hi, Anthony. I think that's all questions we have.
Yeah, not a problem. Look, I just wanted to say a big thank you again for joining me. Thank you for your support as well. You know, Western Sydney University, we're really fortunate and we're really happy to working with ISC Education Training, UKEAS. So if you've got any questions, please contact them. They will guide you through each step of your application. They're a fantastic partner of ours. Nguyen, thank you so much for having me today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anthony. And thank you for all the parents and students attend the webinar today. Xin cảm ơn các bạn.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Take care.